It's here. It's finally here. Titanfall 2. Are you kidding me? I am so excited for frickin' Titanfall 2. The follow-up to Titanfall. The guys who gave us Modern Warfare 2. The original Infinity Ward. We should probably stop referring to them as the original Infinity Ward, though. They are the Respawn Entertainment guys now. And they gave us one hell of a game a couple years ago in Titanfall. And now I'm excited that finally we've been able to get our hands on Titanfall 2. As you can tell, I'm sure, I'm freaking pumped. I have not been this pumped for a game in a long time, probably since the last Titanfall. And that's not a slam on Call of Duty. I still love Call of Duty. I just don't really like the newer games. And I know it's like, well, LP, this is futuristic jumping around stuff. Why do you like this? Because it's not Call of Duty, man. This is Titanfall. And I'll get into why I like this more, the advanced movements more in this than I do Call of Duty. Real quick, guys, I know it's crazy. I know it's been a couple weeks since I uploaded again. I'm sure you guys are used to it by now. If you didn't know, I actually started a vlogging nerdy channel. And so some of you might be like, what? LP, you're vlogging? Non-gaming vlogging? I know, it's crazy, guys. It's out of my comfort zone. But I think that's why I like it, man. It's something different. I've stuck to a schedule. Every Thursday and Sunday I've been uploading. A new video will be up today if it isn't already. And I'm sure some of you guys, LP, why can't you keep a schedule with gaming, man? You know, I've been doing gaming commentaries for 5 years. I stream every single day. I don't know what it is about these vlogs. They're fun. I mean, I'm not even partnered. I don't make any money off them. I don't make any money off these videos either, but well, not very much. I don't know what it is. It's just different, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. So anyway, if you guys want to go over there and check that out, I'll leave a link in the description. Just some good old wholesome family LP living over there. But this is a gaming channel, and I want to talk about Titanfall 2. The first thing I'm going to talk about is I can't sit here and tell you that I have played the crap out of this game. I can't sit here and tell you that I know the ins and outs of the Titanfall 2 multiplayer. If you guys didn't know, this is an open tech test that anybody with a PS4 and an Xbox One can play. Right now, it's Sunday. I think they're closing it tomorrow, and then they're reopening it next weekend. So you guys can actually play this game. It's free. If you go to the store of Xbox One, the Microsoft Store, or the PSN Store, and you start typing in Titanfall 2, eventually the open tech test thing will pop up. Download it, and you are good to go. That is it. You don't need a code. You don't need to be a special someone. That's it. That's all you got to do. And I'll be honest, this is my very first game. I downloaded it, and this is it. This was the first game. No warming up. Haven't played a first-person shooter, and I couldn't tell you how long. My aim was horrendous. My sensitivity was off. My Beaver, my good old Battle Beaver Customs controller is probably the only thing that saved me. And I didn't do too bad, but I didn't do too good either. This was my first FPS game, probably in about a month. But I gotta tell you, first impressions after a couple games, and I wish I could play more. My weekend's been so busy. I hope I can get in some games before it stops for the weekend to come back next weekend. Because I had a lot of fun. Now, it looks a lot like the first Titanfall. It plays a lot like the first Titanfall. And that's okay, man. A lot of us said that we loved the first Titanfall, but it just didn't have the content. Well, it's looking like we're going to get that content now. And we still have the very high-functioning, fun-paced shooter, fast-paced shooter, and fun-paced, I guess you could say, in Titanfall 2. This game is so fast-paced. I mean, campers beware. Titanfall is not where you want to be. There's a place, there's a spot, and I'm kind of stuck here, but there's a spot in this video where there's a couple of campers sitting up on top of this really tall tower, and if they were there in COD, you're screwed, man. You'd have to avoid the area because, I mean, you can't tell me there hasn't been a time in Call of Duty or other shooter games where there's some really nasty campers, and you have to avoid the area because you can't get to them. But they give you so many different alleys and so many different ways to get up there. And I said this about the first Titanfall. You can get to those filthy, rotten campers. The grappling hook allows me to get to them and kill them. It's fantastic, man. And there's going to be a lot of positivity in this video. You guys know me. I like to try and stick positive anyway. That doesn't mean that there's not going to be negative things. It doesn't mean there's not going to be things I don't like. There's some skipping around in this game. You'll see players skipping around. There's some lag. There's been a lot of complaints about lag. I guess that's why this is a tech test. They're trying to figure it out. It says pre-alpha. I don't know if that's just because they're referring simply to the multiplayer pre-alpha. I mean, pre-alpha, don't think pre-alphas generally look like this, but maybe they're talking from a purely technical standpoint because they've made a lot of matchmaking changes and coding changes to their networking from the first Titanfall. I never really had issues with. I had issues with Titanfall in like the very first or second patch that they did, and then the next patch pretty much fixed those. So I haven't played it since they've made like their first big patch to this tech test thing, multiplayer. So I don't know if it's any better or worse. But it wasn't bad enough to affect my gaming. That doesn't mean, I mean, maybe that means that I wasn't lagging and other people were, and that's the only reason I could even kill them. But all I know is it is fun to play, and I am so, here it is. This little sucker sitting up there, man. Like, okay, I can't throw the grenade that high. Oh, yeah, I got a grappling hook. Let's just fly up there like Batman and take care of these stinking campers. I don't know why, man. I know that I dog Call of Duty's movements. I know, and here's the reason. Titanfall is smooth, man. They make running from object to object so smooth. I don't know what the difference is in the movements as far as like, I know like Advanced Warfare, the side-to-side movements killed that game for me. But, you know, they kind of took care of that black. I forgot you could mount yourself on the wall, but then you can't ADS. This game, to me, it just flows better than the Call of Duty games. And I hate to compare it to COD, but that's, you know, that's kind of what everybody does, right? Especially since it's like a former COD developer, or at least a lot of the guys from, you know, Infinity Ward. It just flows, man. And they just get it right. I don't know why. The boost jumping doesn't bother me in time. But again, I don't want boost jumping in COD because that's not COD. So maybe that's just simply part of it too. I'm not giving it a chance because I don't want that in Call of Duty. This is a completely different game. It just, I don't know, it's different to me. I still don't like the futuristic stuff, but Titanfall likes to do the futuristic stuff and keep it simple, so it's just completely different. My aim is all over the place. It's crazy. I wish they'd get rid of this too. So the game is done. The game is over. It would have been about 9 minutes of gameplay. I cut out a couple of parts where I was looking for people. Which, to be honest, I didn't have to do that much. You know, being pilot versus pilot, I didn't have to look for people all that much. But there was a couple parts where I just got lost. I was looking where, like, you can't even go. I was such a noob, man. But I wish they'd get rid of this part. The game is over. We've already won, but now we've got to, like, exterminate the rest of the players on the map. I don't know. It's like 2 minutes of just downtime of looking for just a couple players. I don't know. It gets kind of boring. Oh, there. See? I said something negative. I said something negative about Titanfall. But seriously, guys, I had so much fun in the couple games. I've been like shaking at the opportunity to get back to Titanfall. Like doing this commentary right now is cutting into my Titanfall time. And as soon as I'm done with this and I get my vlog uploaded, I'm going right back to Titanfall. I can't wait to play some more. If you guys have played this, tell me what you think so far, what your initial impressions are. I'd love to hear them. It's good to see you guys on the gaming channel again. I'm out of here. Later.